Hello, it's 4 News O'Clock on Whole News Nigeria. I am Opeyemi Olugbemi. Here are the headlines for today. 80-year-old Biden announces re-election bid. Donald Trump faces fresh trial. Now the news in detail. He that started a good work is sure worthy enough to complete it. This could be the testimony of Joe Biden in a few months as he officially announced his re-election bid on Tuesday after months of speculation trailed his ambition to seek second four-year term ahead of the 2024 elections in the United States.
It's time to finish the job.
Claiming that his presidency has pulled the country back from the brink of all those fronts, Biden underlined his ambition to turn what he had once pitched as a transitional presidency into something far more transformational. Washington Post reports that for Biden, the announcement marks a pivotal moment in a political career that has spanned a half-century. The decision may defy the wishes of some Democratic voters clamoring for a different standard-bearer, one who is younger, more progressive, and more reflective of the party's diversity, while also underscoring Biden's strength among party leaders, including those who believe he has the best chance of defeating Donald Trump or another Republican. The 2024 race is expected to be the final campaign of a figure who has run 7 races for the United States Senate and saw the presidency or vice presidency 4 times. It will shape the legacy of a man who rose from a country council in Delaware to become one of the youngest United States senators in history. He partners the country's first black president and ultimately the 46th president as a pandemic swept the country. Biden's announcement moves the United States one step closer to a likely tumultuous 2024 presidential campaign as former President Donald Trump pushes for a rematch with Biden after more than 2 years of falsely claiming that he was the true winner in 2020. Trump has also announced his own candidacy and begun exchanging barbs with other Republican hopefuls. As for Biden, polls suggest that few Democrats are enthusiastic about the notion of his running again, but many believe that it may be their best bet for keeping the White House. Joe Biden may face rocky political terrain in the coming months as he heads into a bitter fight with Republicans over the government's debt limit. The Justice Department wraps up a criminal investigation of his son Hunter, and the president himself confronts a probe into the classified document found among his personal belongings. In other news, seems trouble never ends for the most controversial former United States president, Donald Trump, as he is facing a first civil trial over alleged sexual misconduct nearly 3 decades ago. A jury was chosen to hear the case in New York on Tuesday. Former Elle magazine advice columnist E. Jean Carroll is suing Trump for allegedly raping her in a Bardolph of Goodman department store dressing room in late 1995 or early 1996, and also for defaming her by denying it happened. Carroll is seeking unspecified damages for pain and suffering, psychological harm, and invasion of privacy. The former president has denied the accusation, calling it a hoax and complete scam in an October 2022 post on his Truth Social platform. Sean Crowley, the lawyer representing Carroll, told jurors on Tuesday the rape allegation against Trump is not a case of he said, she said. In Crowley's opening statement at the trial in a federal court in Manhattan, she said that Trump slammed Ms. Carroll against the wall and pressed his lips to hers, an account she says other witnesses were prepared to verify. Among them, 2 friends Carroll confided in after the incident. The lawyer told jurors they would also hear testimony from 2 other women who say Trump sexually assaulted them, which Trump denies. The former president's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, countered in his opening statement that the evidence will show Trump did not assault Carroll. Tacopina also asked jurors in strong Democratic Manhattan to set aside their feelings for Trump, a Republican and former New Yorker who has stirred up strong opinions from across the political spectrum. Trump did not attend the trial and is not required in a civil case. According to lawyers from both sides, the former president is unlikely to testify. The trial is expected to resume today, Wednesday, April 26, and lasts up to 2 weeks. And that's it on today's news. To keep up with All News Nigeria, kindly follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. We'll be back with more news updates tomorrow. Until then, stay tuned. I am Okoyemi Olubimi. Do have a lovely evening.